numbers.
And that one is good.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Brown against MP. To the inside. Simons. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. Lots of moments, RJ, shine through in the career of Jason Tatum.
The one that sticks out to me was the moment of relief after they won the finals. The "we did it" quote will live in Celtics infamy, echoing that of the great Kevin Garnett.
Pass to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And with most of the season in the books, the power rankings have really taken shape. You take a look at Los Angeles. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, right now for Denver, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. MP passes to Jokic. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Brown. And Brown pulls it down. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against Memphis.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. Denver making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Denver.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Jokic so clever at taking advantage in that pick and roll.
Boston's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Brown outside. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Brown against MP. Jokic sets the screen for MP. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. MP is number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Sam Hauser's checked in for White. And Denver with a change here too. Swathers checked in. Here's Brown. And it's Denver with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
I don't know, but I do know that they're looking at the possible finals matchups. These are 2 of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
Back to Pritchard. Boston, no good that time either. Denver leading by 4. Pass to Jones. Kicks it out to MP. Jason Tatum grabs the board. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
Here's MP. He takes it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Brown with a screen on Jones. Here's Pritchard. Kept alive and finished off by Brown.
Brown's coach once told him, you have to want the rebound, and he has certainly stepped up his effort on the glass over the last few years.
Pass to Strother. The three from MP. Second chance effort, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
And Njai kicks to White. Pass to Hauser. Back to White. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Nuggets on top, leading by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're He's checked in for Boston. MP's checked in for Denver. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. It's MP attacking, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. So you think about game preparation for an opponent. Richard, how different is that in the regular season versus the playoffs?
Oh, there's a significant difference. Not as much time in the regular season. You could be coming off 4 games in 5 nights. But in the playoffs, there is so much detail position by position.
So on the floor for Denver, they've got Jamal Murray. Johnson is out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's MP in at the small forward position. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Jazz was all business. He added 33 points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And it's White missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And Watson slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. And to put things simply, this has not been his fault.
When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston Bulls Celtics Entertainment.
Some changes for Boston. Njai checked in, and it's Jason Tatum in for Sam Hauser. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pritchard passes to Simons. Traps in the tray. Simons has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, lots of confidence on that 3 from Simons.
MP with a screen on Pritchard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. Here's Tatum. Throws it down, JT!
reinforces how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish, just light work.
Murray, the pass to MP. Holmes setting the pick for MP. Holmes against Tatum. Jokic on the follow.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Celtics trail by 13. Now Pritchard. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Pass to Simons. 6 to shoot. Here's Tatum. And another basket for Boston.
One of the top scorers in the game today. Tatum can get it done all over the court.
The Nuggets leading by 11. Here's Murray. He's averaging just around 8.5 points. Oh, MP with the catch and flush.
You see that youthful exuberance from MP on that finish.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Enja. Jokic with the steal. MP with it. He's got 18. Down low. Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Tatum dishes to Brown. Drives to the hoop. And Brown throws it down hard.
One of the premier scoring wings in the NBA, Jaylen Brown is at it again.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Boston. Garza's checked in, and Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. And Denver also making a switch. Jones checked in for Murray. To the middle, and Holmes throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Tatum. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Holmes. Holmes with a screen on Brown. MP passes to Holmes. Banked in off the glass. Holmes got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They set the pick. Pass to Brown. A 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game. The Nuggets leading by 14. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. MP looking around. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
In for the Nuggets, number 3.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Right side Tatum. Shoots over Holmes. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Nuggets lead by 16. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot draws, please. Their measures.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the Players of the Month. The winner in the East, Trae Young.
Talk about in a mood. Young's been hitting shots the moment he crosses half court. He can also put it on the floor, and he has that sneaky floater. Very frustrating to defend.
And when you run 2 at him, boom, he finds the open man.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Nuggets.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense.
My analysis will be efficient as their play. They're good.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. And Fernie Simons out there with White. And it's Garza in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Boston 5. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, the Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you, Kevin.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Back to Tatum. A 3 off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
MP passes to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Jokic has got 15 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Brown. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
To the inside. And MP throws it down.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Celtics trail by 18. Outside, Simon. Brown with a screen on Murray. Great open look there. 11 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Holmes with a screen on Brown. And here is MP. He's got 24 to the paint. And Holmes throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Tatum, that's for 2. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
You watch Jason Tatum, Richard. He looks comfortable in everything he does.
And even though it's a hard game, he just makes it look so easy. And I think being an NBA champion, that's given him a little boost in confidence.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Simons with the screen for White. Pass to Tatum. 3-pointer, and again, Boston with the triple.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Holmes. Now, here's MP. He's got 26. Good. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Here's Garza. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Jokic sets the screen for MP. Inside, here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down hard.
Just so physical inside, even with contact, Jokic able to fight through it.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Brown sets a screen for Simon. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic with a screen on Brown. Here's MP. with the second effort, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for Denver. Tyus Jones comes in for Christian Braun. There's the pass to Braun. In the corner, Tatum with it. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets leading by 19. Jokic with the screen on Braun. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
The MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Pass to Braun, and then Braun with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Down low. It's stolen by Braun. Over in the corner, Pritchard. From outside, off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Jokic with the screen on Braun. MP outside. Driving in.
That was a power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
1:15 left in the third. Now Pritchard. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. We're going to break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Denver. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
It's White on the wing. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Jones kicks to MP. Into the lane, and MP throws it down.
Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
Here's White. 6 points for him. Pass to Gay. No good with the triple. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw.
Wow, he's checked in for Boston. Jokic has checked in for the Nuggets. MP comes in for Tyus Jones. So on the floor for Denver, Cameron Johnson is out there with MP. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Murray. And it's Strawther in at the shooting guard. Murray, good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And here is Simon. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams, a lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
Jay, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
To the paint. Here's Hauser. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Outside, Simons. Offline with his 3.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And MP throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Hauser. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Murray. The teardrop falls in. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The term deep bag gets thrown around a lot, but it certainly applies to Murray.
Fires for 3. White the pass to Simons. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the drive and the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10+ seasons. MP taking flight.
And it's Simons off the drive.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Jokic sets the screen for MP, and MP throws it down.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team of shoot at this point in time, triple team the dude.
Here's Simons. White, wide open, he fires. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Jokic a screen. Here's MP. Another shot. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nuggets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got 46 points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Good job by Tatum to exploit the space just outside the arc.
Baseline J on the way. Kicks it out to Johnson. And a wide open look for MP. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.